Hello again, it's your internet dad offering you life lessons I offered my own sons. If you like these, become a subscriber and you'll be alerted as each one comes out. They usually have two coming out every week on a Wednesday and a Sunday. Now today's title is Decisions, how to get the really important ones right. Now, every day of your life, you'll be offered hundreds of decisions, and most of them will be small and very inconsequential. But occasionally, you'll have to make a decision that is life-changing, and that is what I want to offer you today. This decision might be what job to take, where to go to college, where to invest your money and time, whether to take a trip, or even whether to marry that girl. It works for everyone, whether it's a yes-no on a particular situation, or whether it's a comparison between one, two, or even more options that you have. So what you do is you get a yellow pad and you put a line down the middle, and right at the top on one side pros and on the other side cons. And at the bottom you'll draw a line because you make a total. So what you do is you list on this every idea imaginable in favor of this course of action, and equally every idea that you can imagine against it. Write it down in the appropriate column. If you're under pressure, go ahead on this, but for most people it's much better to wait. Sleep on it, because it's a high probability that you'll think of other things in the interim. But by tomorrow, you'll probably be ready to start. What you do is you go down each item on both lists and you give it a value of 1 through 10, where 10 is the most powerful and 1 is the least consequential. What you go down the list, most of your entries will probably be between 3 and 8, rarely maybe 10, but each entry that you have to have on the list must be at least 1 or more. When you finish that, you add them all up and you compare the two columns. You subtract the cons from the pros, and that gives you a probability of which is the best way to go about it. If you're comparing 2 or more courses of action, use that figure to make your decision. The biggest number wins. And that applies even if you should end up with negative numbers. The least negative number wins, and that should be your course of action. What you put down there can be a whole raft of items, like in a job search, location, salary, benefits, proximity to your family, opportunities to travel, and many other issues, the commute, things that will affect you when you're comparing two different jobs. But you end up with a final figure, and that's probably what you should go for. Now, in the extremely unlikely event that the two numbers come out the same, and you've done your homework, then what I would suggest to you is trust your gut. Again, it's what your instincts are telling you to do, and they're frequently spot on. But if you've got no inspiration whatsoever from your gut, then do the coin toss. It guarantees a solution 100% of the time. So good luck. I'll see you next time.